Alright, so we're just gonna start right where we left off. We're gonna extrude this in and then face that up. Wait, no, don't face that up. Just, no. Alright, sorry. Alright, bring this up, put a quad there, and then we can face that up. Gonna put an edge loop here, create the curve, and then we face that up. Cool. Actually gonna bring this out just slightly and then bring that in. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. So, I got my new hard drive today, which means that I'll be able to record more, which is, I think that's good news for you guys. You'll have a lot more videos coming. Okay, let's hide that and then hide the front because it's getting in my way. Okay, before I face this up, I want to get the spoiler in kind of. Let me see how I did it on this. Okay. Okay. Uh, so the spoiler starts around here. So we're gonna put a face in there, and this is gonna come up to about there. And then we can face this area up. This needs another edge loop. And then one. Okay. Yeah, we can put one there. Let's select this as our active element. Go to active element scaling, and we're just gonna scale up Z. And then that gives us a nice curve. Yes, scale Z. And then back to medium point for later. And then that area faces itself up. Okay, now, this is all faced up. Let's turn on the matte cap. Not rendered view, the matte cap. And let's see how the reflections look. So, okay, that can come higher. That can come higher too. And let's just straighten this out. Okay, because there's no like creases. There's only like sharpish turns. So if we did like put this in, it's just way too sharp. So we don't need that. But I'm thinking we could slide this over just slightly so it's a bit tighter along that. And then we slide all these to follow suit on the curve. Okay, nice. And then just even this out. And so what I'll show you is when you add a edge loop, just put it in place, and it adds it, but it follows this, and I want it to follow that. And instead of just doing that, what we can do is double tap G, tap E, and so when you see that little red arrow that little red vertex right here, it means that it's following that. But after pressing E, if you press F, the red arrow changes to the one up here, which is a straight one. And that's what we want. So we're just gonna put in that there. And it's it follows that, which is straight, which is a lot nicer because yeah, we want it to be straight. Alright, and then back view. Let's see. These look too low. That's causing problems. I don't like this area right here. I'm gonna delete that. And then I want to do this differently. So we put that face in there, which is okay. Let me just see what this looks like if we were to face everything up. So it's a bit cleaner, but we need to find somewhere to put an extra, either here or there. And if we put it here, I think that's way too many. But I don't want to, because we've kept this relatively smooth so far. How about we just face this up, and then we do that now just to see how that works. Okay, I like that, like, angle there, looks fine. Okay, I can live with that. And you know, let's just see what happens when we just bring it into a try there. And if we bring it closer so we can gap that bit, but it's a bit harsher. Okay, that's too harsh. Okay, I think that's, yeah, we can work with that. It's not the, you know, not the cleanest solution ever, but it works. It works. Okay, and then from top view, we're going to make this curve a bit nicer, and we'll do the same here. Yeah, and then now so the spoiler starts here, and we're just gonna draw the shape like that. So yeah, not there. And we're gonna merge it at the top there. And then that works. And then okay. And then here we're going to extrude it to the middle and then bring it out to about there and then up. And then we're gonna add some edge loops, I'd say 3, to get the curve. Okay, and then in back view, this needs to come down slightly. And then these also can come in. Then we want it to be straight. Or flat, kind of. Now, to face it up, that can go. And yeah, we can just dissolve that. cool. Yeah, and then we'll make it sharper after. But yeah, we have that shape now. We can put that there. Okay, wait, we're missing something here, and that's that vertex, which we can bring up. Let's delete this edge. You know what? If we get rid of that edge loop, let's put this in, and inside view, just give it the slightest curve, and then finish facing everything up, and then shade it smooth. And then that works out pretty decently. It doesn't look so good right now, but once we define the shape with retaining loops, it'll look better. And I noticed that didn't look good, so I just went in and fixed it. Alright, so now that there's only two, I'm gonna bring this one closer to the middle, and then try and smooth that curve. Okay, that is all good. Then we need this, which is just a simple case of extruding, and then bringing it out. Okay, very nice. Okay, cool. Let me see. This, we extrude it in. Yeah, that kind of fixes a problem that I'm worrying about in the future. But yeah, we won't face that just yet. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like this before we fix it by tightening up the sides and the back. And now we're gonna move on to the the side vent area. So we're just gonna change reference images to about here. Can bring back the front, and let's see. Let's hide the roof part here, and let's get rid of this edge. Let's go to top view and see. So we're grabbing this because it's where the door, it's right about there, which is what we need. And then all the way to the bottom, and in side view, just going to extrude it back. Then with a medium point, we're just going to scale along the Y. So the curve changes. And then we're going to bring this to about that part of the door. And then in active element, we're just going to rotate and then we're going to scale Z with this selected. And then just going to scale along the Y a bit more. And these I just want to scale until they touch the door, and then I will join these at last. Yeah. Okay, and then select that, and it actually fits the blueprints. Okay. For now. For the purpose that we need it for. It fits. So I'm just gonna slide these up so they're not going down. So they're going either straight or up. And I'm gonna try and match that there. And this, I'm going to bring it down just a little bit because I want it to meet this here. Okay. You know what? We are just going to join them. So at first, actually. Cool. And then this actually joins up. And then we see that we can bring it in. And then this right here also can come up. And then I'm just going to use the matte cap and then make sure that that area has consistent reflections. And it does, yeah, this can come out just a little bit and this go in a little bit, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, that's better when the front follows it. Okay, and then go back to Studio. And we're not gonna join that just yet. So first, there's kind of a lip. So we're going to make that lip. So we're just gonna select these vertices. Yep. Excluding that for the time being. In side view, we're going to extrude, and we're gonna go back to medium point. We're gonna scale. And then we're gonna fit it in, and we're gonna bring it back. So that they're kind of in line with it if you look at it from side view. Like that, and then these, we double tap G, we press C when it's locked to that, and then we can move it beyond where it was on that yellow line. And then we're just gonna fix the shading issues and shade smooth again. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to, I'm going to turn the subsurf off for a second. We're going to join that up with a try. We're actually going to bring this down to be a try, and we're going to face that up just for the time being. Okay. And actually we're going to delete this edge. We're actually going to join these up. Okay. And let me see for a second. Okay. So I did just make the hole. So we're going to grab this, we're going to extrude it, then we're going to extrude it in, and then let me just look at the old guide mesh and see how I did it. We don't want that actually, so we want to select this ring, including this new, oops, delete that, sorry. So yeah, select this ring, including that new edge that we put in. And then we're going to extrude it back. We're going to scale it down just slightly, and we're going to extrude it in. just like that. Yeah, and then we're going to bring that there, and we're going to put a face in, fix any shading issues, and then join that up. Shade it smooth. Okay. And then bring that out. Okay. That's pretty good. And then eventually that will go there. I just wanted to see what it looks like. But yeah, it works out fine. Can join that up with a face, put a edge loop in the middle, bring it in, and then face it up, and then we see what it looks like surrounding it. Let's look at it with the matte cap on. Yeah, that is all good. And then let's see if everything still lines up. The reference. Cool. I'm actually gonna bring just these ones back. And then in a bit. Cool. We won't see that anyways because of the plastic. I think it's plastic. On the GT2 it's carbon, but yeah. We have that. And then this can actually come out more than just to match the reference. Cool. And actually this as well can come out. Okay, sweet. That's that. And then let's just finish this. Yeah, so let's put a face in there. And then cool. But there's more to the side because let's scale this along the Z. And then this, bring it down. Cool. So we see that it actually kind of comes in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this extra line in. And then, you know, just make sure that this doesn't make the, have a problem there. We're going to grab these two. And we're just going to bring them in like that. Not crazy. Bring it in, but yeah. Yeah. Bring it in because as you can see it does that shape. Let's see with it a matte cap on. Okay. Looks a bit harsh in front, but that's because we have no geometry here. So I'm going to throw in 3 edge loops. And these, okay, let's double tap G, E, and then F. Do the same again. Double tap G, E, and then F. And this one, we'll get a mix in between. Let's just fix it up by hand. Okay. And then here, let's grab all of this. Control I, hide everything that isn't that. And these we're just going to bring out so that only that's affected. And then we're going to just make it a bit more gradual. Okay, and then now let's grab all of these in the middle, just the bottom, and we're gonna bring all of it in, like that. Yeah, and this is kind of causing us problems with the shading. So I'm just gonna grab this, except for these. I'm going to double tap G, and then I'm gonna slide them up, and I'm gonna double tap G, and then I'm gonna slide them down. And then I'm gonna bring them out. Okay, I think that's fine. I want to bring these in more. So we can have more room for the fender. And then these right here, I want to bring them out. And that up. And then that also up. Okay, that's better. Yeah. So then there's more room for us to work with that fender there. And then I think this is a bit too exaggerated still. So we're going to tone it down. Yeah. Okay. And then now, this row, I'm going to scale 0 along the Z. Bring it down, set that as the active element. Rotate it up. And then we're going to put that crease in. Right there. And then these all, bring them in. Bring them in like that. And then another thing I am going to do is grab these and slide them down. Or no. I kind of want to like... No, you know what? We'll leave it. It's fine as it is. We're going to try and tighten that up. Okay. Yeah, so that's the side pretty much done. If you wanted to, we could actually just bring this up to there. Save us time. And then we're gonna add that to make the area tight. And we're gonna do that for the front as well. There. Okay. So that is the front. Sorry. Well, the front we still have the hood to do. The side is pretty much done except for this crease that we have to add in. So I'm going to work on that right now. So we're going to hide this face, and I'm going to put in this right there. and I'm going to bring it up. And I'm going to look at it with the matte cap on. Okay, it looks good with the matte cap on. I'm going to grab both of these and we're going to bring them a bit higher. And that's good. And then I'm going to join that and then search for merge by distance, which is a new Blender remove doubles. Do I add a second one? Yeah, I'm going to add a second one in the middle. And in this face, and there we're going to hit J. Just to make that crease really, really tight. I mean really sharp. And we have that sharp crease, which will fit the cutout later. Okay, now back to the back, the booty. Let's see how we can work it out. So this all is one face. So I'm actually going to delete this for now. And we're going to do this part. So we're going to go from here down. And yeah, once again, we're just going to hide the front because it's making it hard to see. Whoa, I turned on proportional editing by accident. So, you know, I'm just gonna grab the blueprint for the back and we're just gonna move it along the z-axis. You know, no, don't worry. Scrap that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Don't worry about it. And then just line it up in all the angles. And then when we go into top view, just make sure that we get a smooth curve. Okay. And then let's grab up to this point and we're just gonna extrude down. And then, yeah, we're just gonna go all the way down until we get to this, make it the active element, and then we're gonna scale. And then ignore that. We'll just do it by hand because we have the blueprint. So just line it back up with the blueprint by hand. Nice. And we're going to add that there and then face up. Okay. we're not going to do this face yet. Alright, so basically what happened here is I started and I just wasn't happy with it. So what I kind of did is I brought the rest of it down and then I connected the bottom bit of the bumper just using a face to bring it in. You just have to do this, what I did here, because it kind of skips forward in the next part. Okay, we're back to working on the back. I just deleted some of these faces in the middle so we could clean up a bit better. Because the area down here I'm actually pretty happy with. Alright. We need to fix up the license plate area, but I actually wanted to try working on the lights first. So what I'm going to do is actually try my best to quad wrap the lights. Oops, forgot to hide that. Yeah, so we're going to just quickly make the outline. Okay, so now if we grab the inner rim and we extrude it back just slightly on the side and then bring it in on the X. Then select that as our active element and then side view. Let's bring it back to about there, I think. So we need to change the geometry here, actually. So let me delete those faces. Let's extrude that down or out. And then these two across. Yep, that is much smoother. So just bring that to the middle. And then like that. Okay. Definitely much smoother. The matte cap can see the difference. Okay, and then if you look at it from back view, it needs to come in this, so GX, and then bring it in. And then we can bring the bottom row up a little bit. And then we continue the quad wrap there so that it's smooth. Okay. Cool. And then we can put that there to tighten everything on the top. And I want to spread this out. And then now we need to make that tight. How does that work? These come forward. Um, that works really well actually. And let's line these straighter so the curve that we get is nicer. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. Cool. So now we have the backlight done. Um, let's spread that out a bit. Okay, that works. That works. Now we will tackle this area again, which is a bit of a pain in the butt right now. Just a little bit. uh, let's see. I'm going to hide this section down here. Let's delete this face and then these faces, and we're just gonna get rid of that. Cool. So fresh-ish start, and we can get a better feel of it now that the rear light is cleaned up. This works. Alright, so let's hide the front. Get out of here. And in back view. Alright, give me one moment. I'm gonna get a better reference image. Okay, so I pulled up this reference image, which will help us a lot more. So first, let's bring that over. Okay, okay. Sweet. Ah, now let's see what the back actually looks like. So let's bring everything here down to match with that. Okay, and then here, let's hide that. Let's add the crease, but it's too sharp at the moment, so we're just gonna bring this up very slightly. But yeah, we still have the crease. Sweet. Very, very sweet. We're actually gonna move the entire crease up along the z-axis. Yeah, like that. Okay, and let's select this, and when this is the active element, we're gonna we want to only select those. With this, we're gonna scale them in. Okay, nice, very nice. It's coming along now. And then this set, gonna take everything and bring it down. And then we're gonna scale towards that to keep the curve. Okay, cool. Cool. I am liking this. Yeah. Alright. And then, once again, go away front. Face there. Bring this in, and I'm just gonna pop that there. We're gonna face that area up. And then we're gonna bring that back, and we're also gonna bring that back. Okay. And then, let's see. Slide this over a little bit. And then we'll do this, move it up, and move it back. But down. And then we face this area up. Let's put this in here. Hide, and then we're going to turn that into a try. So join it with J. That is okay. Let's just move it out to keep a curve, which means that we need to bring this with it. So move it along the X. Okay. And then pop a face in. Okay. That's okay so far. Yeah. So that'll fix anything that isn't straight. And that'll do the same thing. Cool. Okay, now we just face this up. And then I'm going to put in that right there. And then everything is straight. That looks really good right now. Now what I want to do is I want to hide those. And I want to face this up. and then that's better. Okay, I like that. And this needs to be sharper. We'll do that by adding that in to get that line. And I want to try something. Because that gives us quad still. And I'm going to look at it with a matte cap. It's not beautiful, but I honestly might go with it. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. I can't get rid of that. This needs 2, but we'll do them one at a time. Like that. And then put this in to tighten it. Okay. Yes. We got there in the end. And it looks really good. Let's see. This can actually go higher. Yeah. You know, that's fine. I'm really happy with the back. It took, you know, it took a little bit longer than I expected, but that's alright. You guys kind of got to watch me, like, tackle pretty difficult area, and then how I, like, it just wasn't working out, so I deleted everything and did a reset, because that, like, you know, that, helps reset your mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and tighten that up. I don't need to worry about running one across. What happens if I do that? No, we're just gonna leave it like this. Yeah. Okay, that is the back bumper. And now let's quickly tighten that up. Just delete that. Sorry, not delete it. Hide that. Bring that in. Unhide it. You can join it there. That's that. And then we need to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's grab this. Hide the bottom layer and extrude that back. You know what? Let's just grab everything and extrude it back. And then we quad wrap this. And then with the quad wrap, it looks okay. Bring that out a bit. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Alright. Now all we have to do is the hood detailing and a little bit to the roof. And yeah, I think we're done with the guide mesh. Otherwise, I want to line this up. Let's get along the Y and then rotate. Yeah, alright. Yeah, a lot done in this part. A lot of fiddling. I hope you guys don't mind that. I guess you know, there is something to learn from fiddling, you know? That sounds bad. But yeah, there's something to learn from, you know, just trying. Yeah. See you guys in the next part.